So let's rewind. Hey guys, I'm Brad with Tactical Development. How are you doing today? Today I want to show you the EMP for the P365-X or XL. That is the Magwell right here. Magwells serve a purpose of getting your mag in quicker. They also serve, when you do get that mag seated, you're not running the risk of pinching your hand. Primarily used in competition, but they can be used for EDC if it's something that you're able to conceal well. Boom! It's also going to do another thing here. While we got you here, I'm going to give you the features, and then we're going to go over and stitch in some install video here. So while we got you, it's also going to extend the frame about 1/4 inch, and then makes it so you're not pinching your hand. It gets you a bigger opening, a bigger target to load that mag into the Magwell. And so what I wanted to design with this was a Magwell that was comfortable for extended amount of time of use. So a lot of Magwells are typically on larger guns. You can see kind of like the Staccato or the P365-AXG here. That Magwell is, let's get here close. The Magwell is below your hand. So you don't have to worry. If it was right there, it's kind of digging in. So if it's right there, guys, it kind of digs in, but it's not. On bigger full-size guns, the Magwell's below your hand. You don't have a problem with it digging in. So the design isn't as important as it's going to be for a compact pistol, that the end of the frame is in your hand. I designed this specifically for that reason. I didn't want to have this back strap right here. Sorry, I see what I'm looking at down here. So if you see me looking down a lot, it's because I haven't got the mount to move my monitor up. But where that back strap is not going to be causing a pain point under a few mags, perhaps at a competition or just in life. And then we also wanted to do a one-piece design so that you get that kind of continuous look. That's the EMP. If you're going to ask, that's also our base pad for the 12-round magazine. It does give you the option to run +2 if you have the maggot spring, but it's specifically designed to give you kind of a grip when you do have a Magwell on your gun. So if you got a jam in there, the other day I was jamming up another 365 because I was trying up some different defense ammo, and everything was bound. I couldn't rack the slide. Well, no, I could rack the slide, but I could not pull the magazine out without half racking the slide and pulling the mag. So those things are important to make note. So this is called the AXL Reach. So the aluminum XL or X reach, giving you reach where it's got grooves all the way around front, sides, and a little bit on the back. But we're looking at the EMP for the XL. Boom. Let's go ahead and give you kind of a little close up, guys. This is anodized Type 3 hard coat. Aluminum 7070, oh crap, whatever that number is. I always get that wrong. 7 series. And it is one-piece design. We do have the one screw hole here. You'll see that in the install video on how all that's going to go together. Boom! But that one hole right there, that's you don't really feel it. It's nothing you feel when you're actually shooting the gun. So it's good. All right. So if you have questions, guys, drop them in the comments. Let me know what you think. We do have the Magwell for the X Macro also. Got another videos on that. Boom. Let's go to the install. If you're here just for the install, skip to this time. All right, guys, let's do the install. You're going to get your Magwell, your EMP XL. It's going to come with a bolt. Technically, it's a bolt. And it's going to come with a sacrificial install shim, I'm going to call it. So sacrificial because once you install it, you can throw it away if you beat it up. This one's I've used a couple times. It's not a big deal. So what we're going to do first, clean the surface of your gun so you're not trapping debris in there. But let's go ahead and get started. let's grab the sacrificial tool, and I'm going to try to center it here so we can get you in frame. So what the easiest way I found it to, you're not going to be able to see it because my hands are going to be all over the place. Put the sacrificial tool in the middle, put it all flat on the ground, and kind of shove that shim into the opening. Just kind of slide it up, and then it's going to kind of maybe wedge down like that, push it down, boom. So there you go. Doesn't have to be super accurate. What this is doing is keeping you from pulling this open and bending the aluminum. That's the most you need to open it. If you don't want to use a tool, that's fine. You run the risk of bending the aluminum or possibly and scratching up your frame a bit. So there we go. We got our sacrificial tool in there. Let's do it one more time for you guys. I'll pop that out. So got the tool in the middle where the slit is. Maybe we can zoom. Got the tool right there, and we start pushing while we're pushing the magwell flat against the ground. We just kind of push until that back surface is flat with, try to get you in focus. Okay, so we got you there. You got your little shim in there, and you know, it doesn't have to be super even or super perfect. It can be a little catawampus, it's fine. And what we're gonna do is prep our gun. You've cleaned the surface with a little water, rubbing alcohol, not a big deal. Guns are dirty things, so I'm gonna try to see the best way to do this for you guys in the light. I'm gonna hold this by the tool, and I'm gonna put the wide part, so if you see that's the wide part, over the lip right there, and just kind of slide it down. And now it's in the spot it needs to be, and you pull the tool out. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you that again from another angle. So holding the tool, I'm gonna grab this. So what I do is, if your gun will balance like that, this round polymer optic doesn't, just kind of grab it. Boom, 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 boom. See, now it's there. You got two hands. Pull the shim out. Now it's in place. There we go, guys. It's really not that hard. That's kind of why I included the shim. It saves your frame from getting scratched up. It saves you from possibly damaging the magwell during install. So you see, I just grabbed the screw there. Hopefully you have a, I think it's 5/64 Allen key. If you don't, grab a good set. Got a little color-coded set here in case you drop one. You can find it real easy. And just tighten it down. So first thing you want to do is tighten it to where the gap is all the way closed. So there we go. Our gap is closed. I'm going to go ahead and check out everything. Nothing shifted while the install. All the lines match up. And what you want to do is grab a magazine that will fit. So you can fit your standard 12 round with this factory base pad will fit. We make this one, we talked about earlier, the AXL Reach for the 12 round. The 15 rounds with our AXL 15s will work with the shim. There's a bunch that will work, but you need to understand that because you've now added a magwell, you've changed the mating surfaces between the magazine and the gun. And so not all most magazine base pads will not work because you've changed those mating surfaces. So please just take note. We'll try to keep a list of compatible base pads in the product description. So you've got that tightened up. Let's go ahead and insert our mag. Here's what we want to do. First test is drop. I'm going to kind of zoom out here, or I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to push the mag release. See how it didn't fall? That's because it's too tight. It's grabbing right now. So sometimes the polymer will flex a little bit, or different temperatures. It's really cold now. Boom. Or really just different manufacturing tolerances between magazine frame and the EMP magwell here. And so you see, I just backed it off like a quarter turn, put my magazine in, it drops free. Now maybe I backed it off too much. If if I want to get nitpicky and I want to kind of try that again, drops free. So it's good, and I can keep trying that. I took it a quarter turn the first time, and I went back about an eighth, and I can just keep dialing that in until it works for yours. You're only gonna really see that primarily, everyone that's Cerakoted their frame, you're gonna see that. Or if you've Cerakoted the Magwell to match your frame or whatnot, you will see that tolerance changing. So there we are. That's the install process, guys. Once we got it on there and we made sure that our magazines fall clear without any hesitation, we are golden. So you've got the install done, you're ready to go shoot, you're ready to try it out. I do recommend a little dab of Loctite, but like I always do, I'm going to install this, I'm going to run it. If it's something I want to keep on my gun and I'm enjoying it, I'm going to back it out and put my Loctite in. I'm not going to need a lot, very little. So if you have any questions, guys, you want to see anything else, just go ahead and drop a comment. We try to make videos on all our products, whether it's install or features, just so that you can be aware of what we're offering. And we're actually, setting up our studio here a little bit more, as you saw, and we want to be able to provide a little bit more content, whether it's, what's a good set of tools for gunsmithing, or how do you prototype? What's your process? If that's something you want to get into, drop a comment what you want to see, because we are open to creating content to help you create your ideas. That's something that we had a goal at the start of our business, is just get those ideas out, get people to overcome the hurdles that are there with product development, especially in the gun community. So thanks, guys. Share this because we don't get any help from Google. Boom.